Hey guys, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm on here with a project share and little DIY with you guys. I recently received some really beautiful dies from Lifecraft, and I ended up grabbing this bow die here. So I'm just trying to pick it up. This snowflake or half snowflake die. This Merry Christmas die. And this pine cone die, or assortment of pine cones. So we're using those dies today. So I've already die cut out quite a few, just so we've got them all ready to go. So I've done some of the bows, which you guys can see here, lots of pretty bows. And I ended up using Hey Santa by Crepe Paper. And I also used some green cardstock that I found in my stash and some foiled gold cardstock. So here we have one of the Merry Christmas dies that I cut out. Oops, it's just got stuck on my jumper. So there's the Merry Christmas in the gold foiling. So we're going to use some of these pieces today, and then I'll show you what I've already done. This is the half snowflake piece that I've cut out, and I used some really pretty glittery white cardstock. So I don't know if the glitter is showing up right now, but makes it look like nice sparkly snow. And then we've got the pine cones, which I have cut some of those out in a green cardstock that I had. I didn't have a dark green, I only had this sort of pale green, so I thought I'd just use that. And then it comes with all these other little bits and pieces as well. And so what we're going to be doing today is making a card, a Christmas card. And this is one that I've already created. And there's lots of shine and sparkle. I ended up using the Merry Christmas die and glued that on there. We then have the half snowflake die on the top piece. And then we've got the bow die. And then I just stuck a little gem sticker in the middle of that. And then I had some stars which were gifted to me. So these ones here by the Paper Studio. I'm pretty sure these were a gift from Anna that she recently sent to me, and I thought they would be perfect to go in my Christmas crafting. And this was the little piece that I stuck in the middle of the bow here. So that piece there came from this pack here, which is Recollections Bling Stickers. Really pretty. And then I had some of these snowflakes, sequin snowflakes, and I thought that I would stick some of those all around the card, which you can see all those sparkling bits there. So they're the little sequin snowflakes that I've added. So that's the first Christmas card that I've made, and I decided to do it, is it portrait? So then we are going to grab, I'll just move all these to the side. pop all our bits and pieces here that we'll want to use. And going to grab out my Hey Santa paper pad. So I've already found a piece of paper that I want to use today. So I've decided to go with this black and red, what is it? Not chevron, but plaid. So I've decided to use this plaid pattern here. And all I've done is just folded it in half, and that is using just a 6x8 size paper, and you just fold it. So now we're going to decorate. So I'm just trying to think of how we want to go about this one. I love this, the writing as well, like the font of this Merry Christmas. I love how it goes on an angle. I'm just thinking, do you want to use some of these pine cones? I'll do something like this. And layer those up. Let me just see. Just trying to figure which way to go about it. So I think if we do something like that, we'll give it a bit of dimension. We'll have our Merry Christmas down the bottom. And then we can place maybe one of these bows up here somewhere. So I'm just trying to figure out what bow I want to go. I don't mind that one. Quite like that. I think that one. Let's go with that bow. Probably don't need the snowflake in this one because we used it in this one here. So I'm thinking of doing something like that, and then maybe we could add a couple of little pretty like bling stickers to it. So what we'll do now, just grab my glue. So I'm going to use this Aleene's Original Tacky Glue because I find that works really well in keeping everything down, and it's just really easy to use, and it adheres, yeah, perfectly. As you guys can see when I glued that one down there, and all these pieces I used the tacky glue. I also have some stars as well if I want to use those. And I also have some of these as well if I want to add those to the project. So we'll just see, wait and see how it goes. All right, so first things first, we'll just, I think we'll glue down the pine cones first. So I want these to be a little bit dimensional, but not too much. So just feel free to fast forward through this part if you got like, guys, because it does take a while to add the glue. And it takes a while to come out as well. So I just put a few little dabs here and there. go grab yourselves a tea or a coffee. I thought I'd go with Christmas cards because I don't really buy them anymore. I tend not to send out as many as I used to. And I thought if I just make a couple and just, you know, send them to my parents, who are pretty much the only people that send me Christmas cards back anyway, at least they'll get a nice handmade card this year instead of a store-bought one. So I'll stick that there. And I'm going to leave all the links down below as well to all these dies that you see here today. And I'll also leave a 20% off discount code as well in the description box for you guys to use at Lifescraft on their website. So I think I might just grab my foam tape for this next bit because, like I said, I want to layer it up slightly, give it a bit of dimension. So I'll just grab my foam squares. Hopefully they should be the perfect size for this project. So we might be able to fit some. Actually, we'll have to cut some. Give me a sec. Just grab my scissors. So I'm just going to do one layer of foam tape on this one, and then we'll maybe do 2 layers of foam tape when I do the next piece. So there's going to be more videos after this one because I have more of the Lifescraft items to share with you guys or create with. So there'll be another video probably about in a week's time using the little Christmas charms as well as the little tea bag die that I chose, which is so cute. So just peeling the back off right now. Just pop that maybe about there. It just gives it a bit of dimension to the card because we don't want everything to be completely flat. I like a bit of dimension in my projects. So just cut some more foam tape. Just see how much I want and where I can fit it. Might have to cut it in half again. I hope the lighting's okay for you guys as well. I'm trying out something a bit different today with my lighting, and I hope that it's efficient enough. Or is effective, maybe I should say. Just trying to fit the foam tape in those little crack bits there, because we don't want it to be showing through. And then I'm going to have to do another layer. maybe I might not actually, because if I stick it onto that piece there, yep, no, one layer is enough actually. It gives it enough dimension. You can see a tiny little bit of foam tape through there, but not a whole lot, which is good. And then I'm even going to prop this bow up as well, just so it doesn't look a bit odd. Let's just take a look. Let's see if that fits. I'll just take a snippet off. There we go. There's some foam tape there on that bow. Pop that on like, let's put it. Something like that. So that's looking quite cute so far. So I'm wondering even if we could do a double layer bow. I quite like that. Yep, let's do that. As you guys know, I'm always changing my mind. So just think that extra layer will look really cute. And then let's stick one of these jimmies right in the middle of the bow there, or I'm wondering about the holly. Let's have a look. Testing something out, see whether it looks good or not. So I'm loving the bright colours of that. I think that's quite cute. I'm going to go with that one instead of that. And we need to stick our word piece down. So just dab a little bit of glue. Make sure you sort of get all the sides though. You don't want it lifting. Waiting for my glue to come out. It's I don't know if I'm running out or not, or I'm just gonna wait for it to go. I think I can. Yep, here we go. Give me a sec, guys. I've got to wait for my my glue to come out. It's been a bit. Just got to let it rest for a bit. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I've got it going now. It just took a while to get going, so I had to give it a bit of a shake and have a bit of patience. So it's going to be a bit of a messy job. It will dry clear though, which is the great thing about this glue. And I accidentally had way too much come out all at once, and I'm making a mess. But like I said, that'll dry clear, so it's not really going to matter much. It ends up rubbing off this glue, which is perfect. All right, so let's do the Christmas. Hopefully it still comes out just as easy. I ended up having way too much come out once it did come out. And that's why it's made a bit of a mess on my card there. But like I said, it'll dry clear, so that's okay. You can always get a wipe too to wipe it a bit if you need to. So I'm just trying to dab it a bit at the moment so too much doesn't come out. There we go. So let's pop it there. I think we've got that on straight. The Christmas turned out way better than the Merry. The Merry got a little bit messy, didn't it? Let's try and clean that up a bit. All right. Just hold it down for a bit, make sure it's all sticking. Just doing a little bit of a clean up around the edges, just using my nail. And then the leftovers we can just clean off. But that should stick really well. There we go. Pop the lid on. So there we have our 2 Christmas cards. I'm quite happy with how those have turned out. This one will need to dry for a bit, but yeah, I'm loving the layering there of the pine cones and then the double bow and that little holly, like holly berries. Really, really cute. And just having that pale green onto this really dark, bold plaid pattern, it makes it really stand out. So there we go, guys. There's our 2 Christmas cards. And I actually really, I think out of the 2, I prefer this one that we did here on camera today. I think this one really stands out and yeah, it turned out really pretty. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said before, I'm going to leave all the links down below for you guys to go find these dies yourself. And I'll also leave the coupon code down below as well. So stay tuned. So there'll be another video coming out shortly showing more of the projects that I create using the Lifescraft dies and charms. and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for all your love and support. Take care. Bye.